Hello everyone, Prisco here. Welcome back to more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Last time we finished up the major bulk of all the bonuses. And now this time, Mummy Me Maze Forever. So this episode, I have no idea how long or short it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to take me real time, 5 hours to complete, or if I'm going to get it the first time. Just know I'm either going to be speeding parts up, or I'm going to be doing a supercut of sorts to get it all in one thing. So that video time down below that you see, I don't know it until I start rendering the video. Anyway, let's get going. So I'm going to ramble off and on while I play this, and it's literally just it. And like I said in the last episode, it is kind of randomly generated. As you can see, this layout is definitely different. But I want to get through this, and I'm pretty sure all you want to see the end of this as well, just to see what the bonus or benefit of completing all this is. Unfortunately, even though this game is simple, I need to go the other way. Even though this game is more simple, that doesn't mean it's not, doesn't have any, isn't subject to random difficulty spikes. So all I can tell you guys is that it's gonna suck for me. It's gonna suck for me now. In editing, it's gonna suck worse. But hopefully, the final product of whatever I'm doing right now is enjoyable to watch. Oh, I can keep going through there. Oops. But all I know, other than that, is that hey, I'm not in a time limit. And I can kind of farm coins and get the lives that I would have had otherwise. I feel like I'm going for the end already. No, the end's up there, which is through another way. Also come around here. Yeah, this is to get this. Now, probably the thing that I'm doing that's probably the unwise and wise thing at the same time is trying to do the challenge at the same time. The challenge being to gather 5,000 coins, which at the end of the last video you saw I had 1,000 or 1,100. If at any point throughout this, like once I get to later levels, if I have 5,000 coins by the time I hit, like, let's say floor 26, I'll say. If I hit floor 26 and I have, oh gosh, that's a lot of coins. If I hit floor 26 and I have 5,000 coins, I'm going to beeline it to the end. As best as I can. There we go. I feel like I'm going to the end. No, I'm not. This is the enclosed corridor. Now, thankfully, I don't think, other than like sitting out on the open field, I don't think they put any golden mushrooms in this maze, or these mazes. But I'm going to reiterate that it is randomly generated. My ability to beat this or not beat this is summed up entirely by if the game has decided it wants to be nice to me today or not. Or this run. But there is and I did mention it already, but the reason why I'm going to walk through this and I'm not going to like run to get it done as fast as possible is to keep myself calm and have the running in case I have an issue with completing something. Now, I know just about everybody watches him, so I do want to make mention of something that a certain video gamer has said, but I heed the warnings. I will heed the warnings of Gerard, the completionist, in completing this game, in that you probably shouldn't, because this segment right here is a completionist run killer. You can get so far in this with no additional hits to like balance out any mistakes you make. You can get so far in this, and oh geez, like that. You can get so far in this, and then just suddenly you're dead. And you have to start all over. So, would I recommend you, the person at home, go through this? Not necessarily. I'm also going to have Chuck try and break as much for me as possible, because I would like to just kind of zip right through. Oh. Thanks. But right now, I'm just kind of, I am tunnel visioning a little bit. Also, I'm at the same number of coins I was last time, and I haven't even gotten to the same floor I was. So, if that's any indicator as to the randomness of this, you now know exactly what the randomness of this would be. I have to go back around anyway. Hey Chuck, you want to break through this to make me an easy escape in a second? Thanks. Haha, every coin. But I do like this in the fact that I can just kind of tunnel vision, so to say, on coins, because at the end of the day, hey, I'm tunnel visioning on coins, that gets me lives, that means I can keep doing this without any pause. Also, an enemy killed its friend. Can I? Yep. I didn't turn around in time to throw it. But again, I am going to just... I'm going to focus on coins as much as I can as early as possible. Because later on, that might make it so I can just beeline it to the end as quickly as possible. Gimme. Turn around, throw. Nope, I don't think I can hit... I don't think I can hit Mummy Me. If I can, I didn't plan it. Also, with the fact of how Mummy Me works, I can't just... There we go, perfect. Nope, I cannot hit him. But because what killed me last time was the fact that I didn't realize that you can't go through a door with a plant in your hands. That's what killed me last time. Let's see, you know that? Oh, that's a mushroom. There are hits to regain hit. Jesus, that was too close. I need, like, there's a little much to, like, keep track of here in this. In that you have to keep your eye on the Mummy Me, as well as you keep your eye on Captain Toad, because, like I kind of mentioned, Mummy Me does move in sporadic patterns. Moves sporadically, catches up to you, and falls behind you. As such, he can approach you, and I need to remember to do that so I don't get hit. So I'm gonna, that was like floor 7, yeah. So I'll meet you. I'll probably either speed it up or I'll meet you back on floor 7. Okay, let me actually come back with you now, because this is a bit of an odd power play to give you the pickaxe here. So I guess the pickaxe can randomly spawn in this too. Alright, floor 7 again. Did it spawn the mushroom? No, it did not, so I don't get a reprieve for my own stupidity. Nice! Thanks, buddy. You're a team helper. Also, I almost killed myself again. Because I was focused on my commentary again and not focused on the plants. But yeah, I think when I died at this point last time, I had 1,500 coins. I now have 1,400. And I'm probably not going to hit 1,500 before I leave. So talking very confidently like I will never get hit while I'm here. Is he lagging behind enough? Yeah, he's lagging behind enough. Didn't hit the coins. Go me. Now there's one more boy over here. And Mummy Me Toad is close behind. Wide motions. Get these. Get these again. You know, that one coin shouldn't offset me at all enough. Now I would really like it if the game would be kind enough to gift me that mushroom again. Or the hammer. I'm not going to get him. That's too much of a risk. I might just leave those guys, actually, for the most part. Unless I know I can confidently pick them up without being trounced down by Mummy Me. Like this, and then throw it at the other one. To make some of my trek easier. I feel like it helps me go through the process of what I'm doing in this by talking it out loud to you guys, because I can say exactly what my thought process is. And I get to think. And also while I'm going through it, you know, I can go, okay, well, here's what I would recommend doing. I don't know if it works for you, but this is what's working for me, if this eventually does work. Don't hit me, thank you. I need this. Get this stack, and then shoot this way, please. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to try and leave now. Also, I'm not very bright when it comes to mazes, especially when I get tackled by my own devices, and i.e., I proceed to clip onto the corner of a wall. I feel safe talking again. And that was just random that mushroom showed up. That's not always a given that one will show up. None of these are given. Anything that happens here is not a given. I could go through a whole run of this, no mushrooms. Anyway, floor 9, let me just dodge. So I've just been I've kind of developed a bit of a pattern, so to say, to this. Like, I put a semi-pattern to the pattern. In that, I mean, I'm still watching out for random things, but I kind of follow tiles. Because this whole thing is set up in tiles, more or less, to probably make the RNG generation of it, well, easier to do. But I am following tiles in all this, because if I follow tiles, I can dodge attacks. If I can dodge attacks, I don't get hit. If I don't get hit, I can go through the whole damn thing. So, again, I don't remember how many floors this one is. I think it's 50. It could be 20. It could be 25. It could have reprieves every now and again like this. Huh, interesting. Unique. I wasn't anticipating that actually at all. So without me here, I can stop and think for a minute, and I can kind of get my thoughts together. So at this point, what my process is I can get through almost every floor without being hit. As long as I take my time and think, and I need to like take my hand off the controller to talk and to rest my thumb, because my thumb slides off the control stick a lot. That's just how I've been with video games for ages. Anyway. I would check the corners for anything hiding in the corners, but I think it's time to go back in. Now, they're probably not going to do anything simple anymore. They're probably going to have more Kameks and like, or Goombas. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Great. So I can't be as snaky as I have been. I have to be even long winding. Gosh dang it. That means I have to take even more long, straight paths. I did show. I was going to try and show off everything, didn't I? This is my own hubris at this point. Oh, is it time for adventure? Is it now? Hello. Welcome to Post Commentary Scooter. Reminder of Post Commentary Scooter. He hates Live Scooter. He hates him very much. 'Cause he's a frickin' dingus. So, the Mummy Maze. I'm coming at you here with the actual run. So, unfortunately, I destroy all mysticism in this and that. Will I beat this or not? This is the run. This is to earn. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'll stop. ToEarn.com. I mean, don't go there. I need to get on topic. So, the strategy I developed for Mummy Me after 2 hours of slogging through it, getting mad, and in that 2 hours going to work for the day, and then coming back and playing it again. These first 10 floors, which you guys have seen already, and I'm keeping you with me, I'm going to show it all again. I'm showing the whole proper run. The first 10 floors... Burp. Okay, it's not going to come anymore. There it is. The first 10 floors, you are going to want to make a conscious effort to grab up all the coins. Mummy Me doesn't encroach on your business that much, where you should be able to, if you at least make wide turns, so to say, should be able to easily grab up everything. Also, a side note is that even if you happen to miss 1 or 2 coins here, still don't stress it, because there is something you will see later on that will... something that you'll see later on here that will... I'm trying to find the right words. You'll see later on what I'm going to be specific about, not sweating a lot of it, but just get as much as you can. But a lot of the multiple runs I had of this is, by the time I hit floor 10, I had somewhere between, like, always had somewhere between 1,900 and 2,000 coins when I get to floor 10. Anyway, if you get lucky enough to get a pickaxe, take it and run a little bit and make yourself some extra pathing if you can. But we'll be using a strategy with the pickaxe a little bit later on that I found via other means and will help greatly, even if you're trying to follow me and do the challenges. Now, I may have overshot it a little bit by saying collect all the coins on the first 10 floors, but it's better to be safe than sorry. But there is a part where like you really do get a little bit of catch up on this that kind of excuse me. You do get a little bit of catch up here and there while you're going through this that kind of or that will kind of fix any gaps in coins you have between what you have and the 5,000 coin goal by the time you beat this. So now that we're here in the Chuck rooms, more of my strategy will come to light later on, but I will say, if you are familiar with playing, you know, top-down shooters of some kind, you know, your Ikarugas, Tohos, if you're familiar with those, you should be at least knowledgeable in what to do here. In that, you know, keep a rough idea of where you are at all times, but always put yourself in a position where your entire hitbox can never be touched. This may require multiple playthroughs of this to understand what your hitbox is in relation to everything passing by it, much like mine is there. But in those rooms, don't feel the need to get every single little coin. Get the goal, and I'll state what the goal is. The goal is different between this and the other floors in this. But, yeah, and the other floors we're going to do here. But make sure you get a majority of the goal before you flee the floor, because it's not worth dealing the Magic Koopa and the Chucks at the same time. Now, in these floors, I think they're Patui plants? I'm not 100% certain. But if you time it like that, you saw right there, if you time it right, or if you get lucky enough, you can take out the Patui plant. You can knock out the Patui plant, and with another Patui plant that is located down the hall from them, and just get a free coin. But I would say, just to help for this, don't make killing these guys a priority. As you can see, they're getting hurt. Which makes me bring up the point that I meant to discuss when I did the first recording of this, and I realized, oh, whoops, I didn't cut the footage right. So, the Mummy approaches and drops behind you in distance. Well, not randomly, but he will change how close he is in a static interval. He'll get on your butt at a certain time cycle. He'll be the furthest away at a certain time cycle. So he just bobs back and forth between grabbing cheeks and staying away from you like you haven't showered in 3 days. That was disgusting. This is what happens when I'm also very tired. Okay, yeah, we're here again. So here's that point coming up. A post production Scooter hates live Scooter, because I'm watching this and I'm going, oh god, you're still going? You're still actually going, my guy. Holy cow. I see what you guys see when I do it like this, because I get it when you're watching somebody play a game. It's like, oh god, you're dumb, you could have done this, this, and that. And I'm sitting here watching myself going, oh god, you could have done this, this, and that. And it's like, wait. I'm hating myself right now. This is not helpful to anyone's mental health. Anyway, bad bits aside. Here on the 9th floor. This should be one of the last floors you are gung-ho about getting money. If the laws of averages have taught you anything, if your goal is 5,000 coins, or if your goal is 5,000 coins and you have, if your goal is 5,000 coins and you have 50 floors to get all that, it would stand to reason that you're looking at about 100 coins each floor. So if you take the time to get what is roughly 200 coins that are placed on each floor, you can kind of beat the curve a little bit and not have to worry about it on later floors, which is why we're here. At least I think it's about 200 coins a floor. It might vary between 170 and 200. It might also include enemies in that metric. Anyway, so searching for some help on this, I came across successful runs of Mummy Maze and strategies. I implored one that I saw because it's the first video I skimmed through from Abdallah Smash, of basically when you get to these break rooms, pluck up the plants manually. Don't spend the time to don't use the pickaxe to pluck it all up, because you can use the pickaxe to help yourself in later parts here. But anyway, we'll leave this room with 2,000 coins. Grab the pickaxe and roll. The point of what you want to do with this pickaxe now is go to the other end. You pick up a couple coins along the way, but mainly go straight to the other end. Also, once you're at this point, there's 2 Mummy Me's. And I'll talk more about those in a minute, but first I want to focus on Goombas. After I get smacked for being dumb. So Goombas, how Goombas work now in this maze is, if you have to approach a Goomba, make your time spent with said Goomba extremely limited. If you can premeditate your interactions with Goombas, basically, make it so you never go the exact way the Goombas are going to be. In that, if there's a tall stack of Goombas like this, you know, you can go into a room with them and get what you need and immediately leave, because they can't go through the lower archways. But if you see an area like on the left there, if there's a singular Goomba down the hallway, just don't even go in that hallway, because the Goombas, though they run straight at you, the Goombas do run straight at you, so they will make it a problem for you when it comes to clearing out an area, because they're going to cut off any path you're taking to go around your Mummy Me's. Which, now that we got to this point, the multiple Mummy Me's. So, multiple Mummy Me's make it harder, yes, but they act the same way. Also, if you have to approach a Goomba, just run past them as fast as possible and try and cut them off the corners. I guess I gotta come back to the Mummy Me's topic. So, in these chuck rooms, go straight to the end as quickly as possible, and if you feel brave, grab the gold mushroom. Otherwise, straight to the end. Anyway, back on topic, the Mummy Me's. They will approach you and run away from you at the same intervals as before, but how it works is Mummy Me 2 is a mummy to Mummy Me 1. It's not so much to you. So, as Mummy Me 1 backs off your trail, Mummy Me 2 will get on the butt of Mummy Me 1. So something here. Also, in these areas, in this area, 15 or 16 to 20, the next reprieve room, there will be boos. This is where you're actually with the pointer comes in handy, and I'm glad I timed that properly. Actually, use your pointer, use your interactable thing with the game to phase boos out of existence so they stop following you. Because boos go straight through walls and they are alerted to your location immediately. Just get in a habit of doing it on this point. I want to say the boos start to get like, this is probably like the worst you have to deal with for a while until we get to something, like about 10 more floors down the road. But at this point, floor 20. Once again, pluck everything out of the ground. Now, I don't know if I'll mention it or if I'll look around. There are wanted posters in every single one of these rooms, and I'm going to see if I'll look at it here. If I don't, I'll probably mention it. I don't think I'll look at it here. Floor 20, I don't remember what the wanted poster is here. I bet it's probably of Toadette, or not, no, it's of, I think it's of your crew that helps you on your adventure. Or no, I do look. I do look around. There you go. So, like at floor 20, the wanted posters are of Toad and Toadette. I don't look at the next ones, so unfortunately I can't tell you what the ones are in the next free space, but once again, employing that strategy that I mentioned, grab the pickaxe, take it to the next room, directly to the end, except if there's a golden mushroom, snag that. Anyway, I hate this part. So, the fire chomps that they employ here, they have the hardest tracking in the game. Like, I have to walk past one, and I'm running. It tracked me all that way. Oh, and I just noticed that mushroom. But luckily, I got another mushroom. So I got lucky here. So the fire chomps you have to deal with here are probably the worst thing you're going to have to deal with in this entire mummy maze, in my opinion. As weird as that seems to say. It's because they are, because they do position them where that you have to walk past them a lot. And because you have to walk past them a lot, they will more than likely just light you up. But to reiterate what I said, we're at a point now where you just want to run as fast as possible. Also, hey, you like Chuck? Because there's more Chuck. There's 3 Chuck. Again, grab the gold mushroom, find yourself a way out. Except I have balls of steel. I don't remember doing this. When did I get these balls of steel? Probably at the same time I got this third mummy following. So people who haven't noticed, there's mummies. Alright. Now, other than the fire chomps, this is probably your worst enemy to deal with. Luckily, you can use the pointer to your advantage, but Shy Guys are worse to deal with than Goombas. Because Shy Guy, well, you want to employ the same strategy as with Goombas, but for Shy Guys, take a second to turn your light off, like you can see I have here. But Shy Guys are smart. If they see you, they will take the time to go around obstacles to continue to chase you down. Which sucks. Because you're like, oh boy, they're just like Goombas. They'll run into a wall like a dummy. They go around that wall. Like right here, you're going to see I have to attract the attention of a Shy Guy. Luckily, they're not as fast as Goombas, but they're smarter in their tracking of you. And I see, like right here, he went around the wall to try and follow me, but he got out of range so he couldn't keep following me. Also, I want you to note the coin count. I think I hit 3,800 by the time I get out of here. Also, Shy Guy is going to see me. I somehow didn't get hit by him. And I think another one's going to... No, another one doesn't notice me. But I do get out of here right at the end. And what's this? Floor 30? No Shy Guy? No Shy Guys? Or no reprieve? What is this? Don't worry, there is still one. It's just that there's 4 Chucks here and I don't want to deal with them. But the Mummy Me's have not increased yet. Bullet Bills, they're dangerous. Bullet Bills here are dangerous, which you can see right here. I could have gotten hit there very easily. So Bullet Bills kind of suck to deal with, but they're also help because if they're pointed the right way in the random generation, they will break down walls for you to make quick shortcuts. Anyway, the third Mummy Me. It functions just like Mummy Me 2 does to Mummy Me 1. So Mummy 1 catches on your tail, it backs off, Mummy Me 2 catches up to Mummy Me 1, it starts to back up, Mummy Me 3 catches up to Mummy Me 2. Also, brain moment right here. The brain was firing that day. For some reason I thought, oh, I could just push this Bullet Bill launcher out of the way. But at this point, in my brain, I'm thinking, oh god, I have to go through 50. I still have to go through up to floor 50, and I don't get a safe spot at all during the rest of this because of the fact that because they didn't give me one to floor 30. I'm screwed. I have to do it again. I don't want to do it again. Please don't let me. Okay, cool. They're not shooting this way. Let's look into my head. But luckily, then this floor, I get luckiest path ever. Straight shot to the end. No Bullet Bills to deal with, except for that one. That almost killed me. And 35 is the last place you get a moment to chill. Let's see. Actually, no, I do see the wanted posters. It's Toad and Toadette on the side. Actually, it might be our crew all... No, it might be every wanted poster on the side that we've seen so far. So I think I saw Wingo, Toad, and Toadette. And I think that's actually it. So 3 wanted posters in this one. Kind of signify the third and final resting place before you go through the rest of this. Also, I think I was poking something on the side. I was doubly distracting my brain. So pick up your pickaxe again, and at this point, from now to the end, they're going to mix and mingle all the enemies for the rest of from the rest of these areas, starting with doubled up Patooey plants. Also, surprise, a 4th Mummy Me. This fourth Mummy Me acts onto number 3 as it were, but it lags so far behind that there's no way you can predict what it's going to do. It's almost like another random element altogether within this game. Now, at this point, if you're following along, and also, how do I handle this? I don't. But at this point, you just kind of gotta, like turn off. You gotta like think that like you're walking on always disappearing platforms at this point forward. Now I would go get that gold mushroom if I didn't fear for my life, and I wasn't already 100 coins within goal. So I think this is the last of, I should mention, this is the last of like the premeditated enemy placement throughout the rest of this. And I hope you guys have been noticing while I've been rambling is that the music has been picking up and adding in more instruments as we've been going along. Also we're at that 5,000. Floor 40! It's Chuck! It's 5 Chuck! Chuck 5 ever! And I don't know how, I think I like somehow snaked my way out of this one, but I made it a point here to get this mushroom. Also, I think I tried to get that gold mushroom at one point too. But now the enemies are starting to mix in together. You got bullet bills mixed with Goombas. You're gonna have boos mixed with Shy Guys. You're gonna have Patooey plants mixed with bullet bills. It's gonna be a cacophony of terribles. If you haven't been already, this is the point where you want to go from spawn to end immediately. No detours. Even if it's to save your bacon. Even save your bacon by getting a mushroom, I should say. Which, by the way, there is one in the upper right corner. So, had I needed to have a spare hit, I would be going up there, but we don't have that luxury. All we have is run. Also, I missed a gold mushroom, and I know I got mad at myself. Hey, you like 6 Chucks? I think there's 6 of them in here. I'm not going to pause the video to check while I'm recording. And now we have to go. We have booze. We have booze mixed in with all this terribleness. Oh, by the way, fire chomps and booze. And I think this is actually the last loadout enemies we get. It's fire chomps and booze. You know, the most terrifying combination. At this point, I'm freaking out because it's like, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm almost there, almost there, almost there. But a fire chomp can hit me, but a booze right there, but a fire chomp can hit me, but a booze right there, and stun the fire chomp. Oh god, the longest path I have to take possibly to get to the end. Poke the booze. Like, my mind is going a million miles an hour, and the music getting slightly faster on every floor is not helping. Wrong mushroom, by the way. Floor 49, last floor. Oh god, I'm gonna hit. Oh god, no, not this close. I'm in a corner. I'm in a corner. How did I not get hit? I went the wrong way. You can kind of feel my panic, I think. Avoid me. Stun him. No, run away from fire. Fire bad. Oh, you can deflect fire. Neat. This has got to be the way. And it is the way. With that, you are at floor 50, and you have completed the challenge. I'm at this point saying curse words and shaking my fists in celebration. But I'll join you with live commentary at this point. I'm mad. I'm upset. I wish I recorded this live just so you could hear when I get here. Me just screaming. Yes! You! You! Okay, without the censorship. I literally just popped off. Hi, can I have this? Thanks. So, I believe I said it in post, but if I didn't, because I haven't recorded the post yet, if you get here and you don't have everything, don't worry. The game makes sure you have enough for the challenge so you never have to do this again. Because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't think I could stomach having to do this again. Hey, so, folks out there that are crazier than me, if you want to, take this as a personal challenge. Go ahead and grab this game up and all that jazz. Also, is there a wanted poster? There's a wanted poster. Ah! Why push Mario? I will be pointing that out in post too. But that's it. That's it for the Mummy Maze, and I have no idea what comes next. I have no idea what comes as part of the next 3 bits. I'm going to keep this rolling just in case this happens to be the final video, and the last 3 things are like super bonus time sort of things. Congratulations! You can now play Coins Galore courses anytime you like in bonus. So it is that. That was it. That was the final challenge. Now I have seen this, but your reward for doing all of this is now you can go back through the entire game, through any levels, wearing this lovely crown that says, hey, you're the cool dude. You completed everything. So I guess I'm going to take a minute and kind of go over some of my thoughts here on this game. Until that last little bit there that they had my blood boiling, you know, Captain Toad, fantastic game. Like, I'm really glad I sat down and played it again. There, that's completed. Let's do this one. I'm really glad I sat down and completed this game because I think I got to like the Mummy Me stuff or somewhere around there and I stopped completing everything. Give me this, please. I want to pickaxe my way down. Because I haven't had enough RNG manipulation in this game. I should get myself more just to make myself even more upsetty. Even more Betty Spaghetti upsetty. I'm really glad that I went through all of this game, completing as much of it as I did. And I'm glad I finally got through the last level there. And it was a fantastic game. I really do hope that they make a sequel to this game. This was fantastic. I love this game. Hi, buddy. Like, I really do hope they make some kind of sequel to this game. But... oh, I didn't win this one. Oh, well. More pickaxe problems. There we go. Go in the hole, Toad. Toad, hole. Did it! I missed the mushroom. But yeah, the game did give me problems every now and again, and mainly in the Mummy Me Maze, but that's it. That is my doing the challenge times, a complete file of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I wish I could just watch the credits actually, just to wrap it up. Actually, I want to see really quick. I'll just go ahead and B level, but if you guys have enjoyed this project, you know, you're curious about the project, want to like get into the game yourself and want to try it out, I would definitely recommend. Oh, even Toadette gets the hat. Heck yeah! So I'll just make it a quick thing. We'll see what this challenge time is, because challenge time. Oh, doing the challenge time wouldn't be that bad. Maybe I'll do this on stream one night. Just finish the challenge time. You can hit me, except you can't. But anyway, I really do hope like everybody gives this game a try who kind of passed up on it initially, because this is a really good game, and it even has something to challenge like the hardcore boys out there who think that this little kid game is beyond them. Ah, no, there's challenge in there. There's challenge right at the end for you, buddy. Don't worry about it. Fastest time. Oh wow, I had to go even faster for that. Neat. So yeah, maybe I'll make this a stream like someday way down the line. But for now, I'm done. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this project on Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. As I've said, it is available both on Wii U and on Switch. And even on Nintendo 3DS. I didn't even mention the Nintendo 3DS version. I don't know if there's extra levels on that. If there is, you guys can tell me what they encompass, and I'll kind of highlight your comment. I can even put a annotation down here at the bottom that says what's special about the 3DS version of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. But I am going to stop here. Thank you all so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next project, whatever that might be.